AskReddit. r/AskReddit by Reddify. What tiny thing makes you so insanely angry? When I try to pause a Reddit video with spacebar and go down the page, K will always work as a pause/play button without ever scrolling down. Numlock being turned off by default. Windows 7, Windows key plus R, Reddit, HKY users point default control panel keyboard, change the value of initial keyboard indicators from 0 to 2, restart PC. Windows 8 and 10, same thing but change the value from 2,147,483,648 to 80,000,002. Enjoy. Edit. Holy hit. RIP my sweet mailbox. THX for the gold. Added Windows 8 and 10. Now to answer 40 messages. Tech support life. It's okay. I love the Reddit community. It worked. Sent from my iPhone. Reading all of these comments pisses me right the duck off. You're now breathing manually TTH. Oh. Did you know that you could look at your nose? Don't forget to blink. Also your tongue does exist. When people leave the door to my room open. Even worse is when you ask someone to close your door on the way out and they only half close it. My sister leaves the door wide open when I tell her to close it. She thinks she's some kind of rebel. When you go on a website and a pop-up ad covers the screen. I will never do business with these companies. Oh. I see this is the first time you've ever visited our website and you haven't had a chance to even read the title of the page you clicked onto. Sign up for our newsletter. Share on Facebook. Like and subscribe. Holy duck, food blogs are the absolute worst with this. It's like they all went to a convention where they learned the WordPress extension for it. Which I already have to scroll through the illustrated version of War and Peace to get to the recipe. Don't make this even worse for me. I don't want all your recipes in my inbox. I just want this one. I don't want to follow you on Facebook. I just want to make your ducking orange sriracha shrimp. Duck, I haven't even been on your page for 2 seconds. People who let their kids watch videos on phones and tablets on restaurants. This isn't okay, people. Nobody else wants to hear it. Give them headphones if you're gonna do that. Edit. To clarify. Yes, I understand. If you keep your volume down enough other people can't hear it. I'm talking about those inconsiderate douchebags that decide to play it full blast so everyone around has to listen to it. Some people have this idea that their children don't have to abide by social rules. It bothers me to no end. They're going to raise an entitled asshole and piss off everyone in the vicinity while doing so. I was recently on a flight and a kid was playing games on their iPad at full volume. Loud dings, music, etc. This had gone on for a few minutes before takeoff, and I assumed they would put it away and wasn't too bothered. After a while, passengers ask the mother to turn off the volume. She doesn't care. Another passenger asks. She tells them off. It takes flight attendants asking her multiple times before she shut the volume off. Have some respect for the people around you. Edit. Just for context. A flight attendant would tell her to turn the volume off. She would comply and then turn it back on a few moments later when they walked away. She wasn't blatantly refusing. And for some reason she thought this would work. What the hell are you supposed to do if they won't even listen to the flight attendants? When the sheets comes off the corner of the bed. Duck you for reminding me of the one thing that prevents me from achieving happiness. In my freshman year of college I got so sick of this that I duct taped the corner sheets to the bottom of the mattress. Ruined the sheets. But they never came up. The classic parental door knock that occurs simultaneously with the risky bastards opening the door. I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but asserting my authority by coming in anyway. Got 'em. Fairly Odd Parents is timeless. When my earbuds get caught on a doorknob and rip themselves out of my ears. Instant rage. You ever have a pocket get caught on a doorknob? It's going to be the main cause of my stroke. One time I got my fly caught on a drawer and ripped silverware all over the floor and my friend just sat there and said in a whisper, "Whoa, he has telekapine." Slow walkers. Or people who just randomly stop while walking down the footpath in front of you. Even worse, slow drivers. Slow drivers on a 1-lane road that you need to be on for another 45 minutes. Don't forget a truck passing another truck on a 2-lane road. And because they are so goddamn slow it takes like 10 minutes. My girlfriend, who is otherwise lovely, hiccups loudly with her mouth open. It sounds like a retarded frog biting through a megaphone. Lasts for half an hour or more. And drives me insane. Edit. Thanks for gold. Tell her to slow down when she eats, it's a big help. Edit. Lol at everyone who says OMG you try to tell my GF to slow down and see how that goes. If you can't offer a common solution like eating a little slower to your S/O, then perhaps you should work on your communication. Edit 2. You people get hiccups for some weird reasons. I too get hiccups frequently but not when eating. It's usually when I take my first sip of a drink. Any tips for that? People who say they have OCD because they get annoyed by things that aren't in order. No, that's not OCD. Coughs. Sorry, I'm a little bit lung cancer. And I'm a little bit rock and roll. People who chew loudly or with their mouths open. It drives me insane. I cannot stand to hear people make noises while eating. My ideal job would be that if someone chews with their mouth open I would appear next to them every single time they were trying to focus or study or make a presentation or propose to their girlfriend, and I would be loudly smacking food 1 inch from their face until they cried. I hate food smackers so ducking much. If I had the financial means to do so, I would hire you to do this at my uni's library in the silent section where I frequently study, so you can do it right back to all of the assholes who chew their food like cows. Phone calls. On speakerphone. In public places. Related. Music without headphones in public places, or turned up so loud in your headphones it might as well not be on headphones. For whatever reason, this has become a very popular thing where I live too. I was in a child psychologist office with my nephew. That's a story all on its own. And there was a woman in there on speakerphone with her significant other yelling at him about his infidelity and how many women his peen has been inserted into, all in a child psychologist's waiting room. Needless to say she was escorted out of the office. Well, her kid probably needed the therapy. The on-ramp onto the interstate is used for accelerating, not coasting, damn it. Dear God. It's one of the most dangerous and most common mistakes. It's the ducking worst. Seriously. A few days ago I got stuck behind some idiotic chick in a minivan as we were merging onto the interstate. Interstate speed is 70. She hit it going probably 45. And of course it was just as a herd was passing and the passing lane was full, so a semi literally had to slam on the brakes. Of ducking course she slowly accelerates till she's going 85 after that. A mosquito in my bedroom. When it buzzes in your ear. That high-pitched whine. ARRRG. And then it teleports to other side of the world when you're trying to kill it. The quick, insistent chirp from your smoke detector telling you to replace the battery at 8 AM on a Saturday when you're trying to sleep in. Related to smoke detectors. That tired old joke that lazy people take the batteries out of smoke detectors to put in their remote control. I have never seen a remote use non-AA or AAA. And I've never seen a smoke detector use non-9V. Edit. Wow. A lot of AA/AAA smoke detectors and 9V remotes. I stand corrected, and I apologize to hack comedians everywhere. When I click X on Skype, and it doesn't close. Yes. That's what the X is for. I shouldn't have to right click hit. What the duck is even the point of having an X button if it's just going to do the same thing as the duck and minimize button? OMG. You guys. You have literally explained something I have never been able to get anyone to understand. And then, even when you right click to exit, they have the gall to warn me that closing this program will prevent me from receiving messages. Are you duck-I'm kidding? Closing the program stops it from running? Holy duck, this is so scary. Thanks for the warning, Methodicas. When I wake up in the morning and people crack jokes about me being cranky or pussy. Itch. I was in a fine mood sipping my coffee until you walked up. Oh lol, don't talk to him. He'll bite your head off if you even say hello. Then I'm cranky. Duck. Talking about leaving me alone isn't leaving me alone. The FBI warning in the beginning of every DVD, Blu-ray, etc. Duck you, I paid for it. I don't need to sit there for 5 seconds with your bullshit warning telling me not to pirate the product I just bought. Pirating the movie would ironically solve your problem. Have an upvote for the correct use of irony. Because people who say something is ironic when it's just a coincidence is a tiny thing that makes me so insanely angry.